Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today, what broke the other day, I wanted to cover it here though, from NPR. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones agrees to liquidate assets to pay Sandy Hook families. Now, as we understood it from Alex Jones, he was being pursued by one of the official individuals that was involved in his bankruptcy, and he was concerned that he would have to liquidate. Well, apparently he is going to have to at this point. So, of course, we'll get into more of the details here in a second. Alex Jones, who spread lies about the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School that killed 26 first graders and staffers, has dropped efforts to declare bankruptcy and agree to liquidate his assets in order to finally start paying the nearly $1.5 billion in damages he owes the victims' families. That settlement is absolutely outrageous. And, of course, the snark in this framing is absolutely extraordinary to the extreme here. And, of course, this is yet another individual that the Establishment Uni-party can associate with Donald Trump, although there isn't a friend-to-friend daily conversation friendship, as it were, with Alex Jones. But they always take anyone they can to associate with Donald Trump and try to, frame it in such a way as though these individuals are part of his absolute inner circle, that are part of his campaign and so forth. And this is the methodology, right? It's to silence anyone who could potentially sway people with influence, because, of course, the establishment sees influence as a threat. They see influence and popularity as a threat because this could sway people away from them, which is the whole process. But as far as pursuing Alex Jones, we know the story behind it. And, of course, I don't want to get into any issues with YouTube by reading the continued snark and comments that are being made here by it. Could I get possibly more? Can I get more stuff pop up on the screen there? Wow. So, of course, as you know, here from NBC News, Alex Jones lashes out after agreeing to sell assets to pay legal debt to Sandy Hook families. I don't know how this will impact his business, because this is essentially his business that he's having to sell. He's not going to come anywhere close to a $1.5 billion mark. That is absolutely just unrealistic. Right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones facing massive debt owed in defamation judgment for the lies that he spread about the 2012 Sandy Hook school shooting. Now, he did mention that, he did frame things in a way. Now, Alex Jones takes a little tiny bit of truth and stretches it so far that that it even rivals what the Establishment Uni-party media does. And, of course, they exaggerate and sensationalize also. And, of course, take gleeful celebration in going after individuals like Alex Jones and others. But, of course, we also know that they're going after Steve Bannon. From NBC News, Trump is losing a key voice in the months before the election as Steve Bannon heads to prison. So there you have it. Voices, influences, individual, people out there who could spread the message of what Donald Trump is doing. I'm not saying they're spreading the message of Donald Trump. Well, actually, technically, they would be spreading the message of Donald Trump, and that is to make America great, to enable us to get back to the country that we are, that isn't controlled by the Establishment Uni-party. So when people ask me, about being a Trump supporter or a Trumpster or these sorts of things, and I say, look, I am for any candidate who is willing to shut down the Establishment Uni-party as a conservative, right? I know Trump isn't perfect. He's not a perfect person. People go after his character. People go after his disposition. People go after his behavior. People do all these things. But for me, as a conservative, what I'm looking for is anyone who's going to get I was going to say, something derogatory, get the Establishment Uni-party out of the way. Get them out of the way. Now, in an effort for the establishment to look impartial and fair, they're talking about the Hunter Biden trial, which, of course, is a buffer for them. This is just for them signaling that they're able to, well, technically what they're able to do is go after both Donald Trump and pursue this farce of a trial with Hunter Biden. And then, of course, allow Joe Biden to say, I won't pardon my son. Of course, we all know what the whole theme is behind this. Of course, and they're going after the gun possession because this is the least of the ability of the media to associate it with Joe Biden. Burisma, all these other things that are associated with Joe Biden, they have to go after the gun charges because this is the least that they can associate with Joe Biden. But it's absolutely phenomenal and amazing. They're going after Alex Jones. They're going after Steve Bannon. They've already gone after Roger Stone. They've gone after quite a few people, of course. And as we near the election time, as we have said here on the BuzWeaver channel for quite some time, and as of this year, it's going to be a very wild 2024. We are going to see the establishment do anything and everything, pull all the stops. There is nothing that's going to prevent the establishment from doing every single possible thing that they can do to ensure that, well, Joe Biden has not really much of a chance. And no matter how they try to present Joe Biden in a positive light, it just isn't working. Because not only do you have this political element right here, you also have the fact that individuals trying to take care of their families have to go to the grocery store. They have to pay their bills. They have to manage their expenses at their home. And everyone knows that things are getting more and more expensive. I know it is for me, because I just saw my phone bill and it's gone up yet another $6. It's absolutely outrageous. It's like, what in the world's going on? It's like every other month, the phone bill goes up by a couple dollars or $1 or something. I'm not doing anything extra with the phone. So it's just absolutely extraordinary to me. So it should come as no surprise. But nonetheless, they are trying to shut down as many voices as possible that could advocate for Donald Trump. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that Alex Jones or that Steve Bannon or that Roger Stone or anyone in particular has some inner circle direct ties with Donald Trump at all times, or that the mouthpiece of Donald Trump. But of course, the association is there that they're trying to make here. And anyone who has that association and influence and popularity are going to be affected or impacted by the establishment. But nonetheless, guys, I want to thank all of you across all New Tech, as well as here on YouTube, for your guys' continued support. Below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to, as well as affiliate marketing. You guys can take advantage of that. It does help out the channel. And, of course, appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know that when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.